Mm.
Engari o ngā hau e whā. Piki mai, kaki mai. Nau mai. Hara mai. Ko Bexa hau. E whakapāhu ana mai I Maniriwa. Ki Tamaki Makaurau. Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tēnei tōku hōtaka, ko tahi rau, rima te kau mā whitu I tēnei pō. Ngā mihi kia koutou, ko tatu mai, ki te māta, ki taki, ki whakarongo, ki te titiro, ki ngā āhuatanga e pā ana ki te kapapiri o nā. Nā, e kia nei, ko korero, mo tēnei pō, ko te mea sponsoring, ne? Me ngā referrals. Nā te mea, ko tīmata ngā whakataitai breakline. I tīmata I te mane kua pahuri. I te kama waru. Te kama waru rā o mahi. Nā, just to welcome you all here tonight, with, you know, if you have questions you need to ask, fire away. If you're looking for new information or more information, whakarongo, listen away. And I've chosen my topic tonight regarding sponsoring and referral because it's high time now that we should be doing exactly that if we're part of the competition. Okay? So if you want to be in that competition, you must be a full-timer. And a full-timer involves having 2 active referrals underneath you, master TNC button meeting, well, at least 1 a week. And what was the other one, Keith? Being a full-timer.
Send button meeting or have 2 active referrals.
Yeah.
Just the 2, eh? Just the 2.
No, there's 3.
What's the third one?
That's it. Ko warawari, I've forgotten. But
no, that's all I see come up. It tells you when you push on the button.
Oh, paid your fees.
Oh, of course.
That's right.
You can't get the other.
You must have your fees in your back office paid. Because at the moment, there are a lot of people who haven't renewed their fees, their annual fees, for this year, 2019. So if you haven't, you need to be doing that ASAP. And you need to check whether you have 2 active referrals in your downline. Also,
better explain the active to them, because they might think those 2 referrals have to be looking for 2 other referrals. Active is when they go to send button meetings, eh?
And of course, you've got to attend the send button meetings.
Yeah.
So those who are active, those 2 that are active have to follow suit. They should be doing the same thing. And when you're active, they should be also doing the 40 grand that is required in the redemption period from February this year till May this year. Okay, so if you're not in that category now, I suggest you work to get in that category, because we only have just over 2 months to go to redemption. So it's almost like 2 months, 2 weeks. So that's not a lot of time left, but you can do a lot of things in that short period of time. Okay, now sponsoring. You need to sponsor up a storm if you're going to do the Bitcoin competition. Now, I'm only referring to the one that's weekly at the moment because we have two Bitcoin competitions. And the first one that has started on Monday, gone. It is a weekly one. So it's the greatest number of sponsors or referrals in that week. I like to say it's more sponsors. People you sponsor into your business. Okay. So at the moment, just looking at the leaderboard for this week, we have 2 people with 10 that they have sponsored. And I think one is from Ivory Coast and the other is from Nigeria. Then there's a whole lot of people underneath that with, below 10, down to 1. So, they could still come back smiling and still post more than 10 come Sunday, because remember, it ends on Sunday. But admin are supposed to have a running leaderboard, like it should be updated every 15 minutes every day. So we should be getting everything firsthand, kind of, instead of waiting towards the end of the week before they post any results. So they're keeping you in check. They're making sure that everyone knows what target they have to surpass or exceed, and which is a good thing, because I remember when we had the cruise contest, there was a lot of counting going on in admin, and it wasn't quite, the figures weren't quite forthcoming as they are in this. So I don't know whether anybody's got anything to do with updating the leaderboard daily. And if you don't know where the leaderboard is, it's in your Kringle Cash back office. If you look across the dashboard, and you will find it in there under competitions, I think it's under. Yeah. Yes, it is. And I've got the cruise from last year results still in there. The toolbox competitions are still there too. So, if you are new to TBC, get in and check it out, because there's some good stuff in there that you can go into, especially the toolbox. It's just great to also, to get in there and look at what people have done to be first, second, and third. I think it was in the toolbox competition. So mighty work in there, and people have put a lot of effort into achieving that. So sadly, the cruise is not going off, but at least those winners will be compensated. I don't know when though. Maybe it's the 21st. But we will all know, and it all will be revealed soon. Now, because we're a full day ahead of the rest of the world, I hope that they remember that and they send out their posters, articles and whatever for the blog at least a day ahead of everyone else. Because when we get those blogs, we are like everything has already happened. Okay? So it's not a logical thing for us here in New Zealand, at least, and Australia, because of our time difference. And so admin need to take note of that. Admin also need to look at getting the articles out in the blog earlier than they want to. So they're trying to notify us poor little Kiwis down under. They need to get it to us before the rest of the world. Because by the time we read it, it's all happened. For us, it has already happened. Okay? So, I don't think there's any other reminders so far. I think it's just straightforward Bitcoin competition at the moment. Yeah. So let's go up to the blog. Let's share my screen. Let's do a couple of blocks. So let's just look at this one first. Are you aware of how well referring pays right now? Okay, we know about the rapid 24 hours because that's kind of happened, but they kept it in the sponsoring so that you sponsor within the 24-hour and 48-hour periods if you want to do the matrix thing. Okay? So let's move on down. First of all, let's establish how much 1 million cookies is worth by using the currency calculator in the Kringle Cashback Office. Let's select USD as a well-known value to do our comparison. 1 million cookies is equal to 0.01 TBC, and that is, well, that's different today. That total is slightly different today. Yeah. Kid, you have the total for the value of the coin today?
I'll get back to you.
Okay. 1 million cookies is equal to 0.1 TBC, and that is 87,082.51 today. So with Rapid Rewards, it only takes 2 referrals within the first 24 hours to get 10 million cookies, which is 870,825.10. Okay. Then we have our basic millionaire and our broadcaster billionaire chart that we refer to. And here we have the holiday promo where you can purchase your 40 grain, which is pretty much compulsory these days, especially in this redemption period. You must do $100 with the Kringle. Well, 40 grain as it's now known.
Approximately 8.9 million.
Okay.
Given
Yes,
that's euros. That's euros.
The good thing about the 40 grain is it doesn't have to be a lump sum. You don't have to pay 40 grain, pay it all. if you can't afford to do it that way. So you can do it in almost like an HP or a direct credit sort of thing. So you can go up the scale here. And 1 week you might put in 4 grand. Okay. And the next week you might put in 16 grand. So that gives you 20. And then the following week you might want to put in 20 grand. That gives you your 40 grand. However you want to do it, you can do it with this chart here, according to your pocket or your wallet. Okay? So it doesn't mean you have to come into TBC and pay 40 grand straight off. You have that alternative method of doing it. So that makes it a lot lighter and a lot easier for you to do it. Okay? So, as I said before, the holiday promo will become the 2019 promo while we are in the billionaire zone of building out our membership. To take full advantage of what the promo has to offer you, you need to do a transaction of 40 grand. You get 10 million cookies for every referral. So let's add up how much is earned by just getting the 2 referrals as part of Rapid Rewards. Rapid Rewards pays out 10 million cookies. Add to that 10 million for each referral. And those 2 referrals are totally worth 30 million cookies. $2,612,475.33. Wow, that's a huge reward for just bringing in 2 people. So, yeah, why aren't we doing this? Well, maybe the Bitcoin competition will move the numbers. Okay, we are unlimited by the fact that we may not be full-timers. If we're full-timers, we're away. And we should be encouraging, fast duplication. We should be leading the bull by the horns here, because it's pretty straightforward. And the emphasis at the moment is on people, just sponsoring people and getting them to pay their $10 fee. Plus, they get the free gift as well. And then they've got the 40 grand purchase. So, not too much done to get there. Okay? So, let's move on to the next one. Don't rush your training even though you have enough TBC. Imagine paying full price for a professional plumber while getting the result of a novice apprentice plumber's helper. That could happen if a partially trained plumber decided to become an independent business operator and advertised that he could take care of all your plumbing needs. And after you hired him, he discovered your plumbing needs were more complicated than what he expected. He may fool you, and you end up paying full price for a crappy job. And a day later, you come home to a basement that is flooded. How is that going to make you feel? We just completed an extension of a redemption period, and now thousands of you have tens of millions of dollars of TBC in your wallets. For some of you, the amount in your wallet makes you think that you are completely ready to break off and become independent and can get 100% from the coins that you move into the hands of others. You may think this way because you simply have enough of your own coin to justify it. But are you truly ready to be completely independent? Are you a sponsoring machine? If yes, then you are ready to be independent. But if you can't bring new people into TBC every day and know how to overcome objections that do come up, then you are not a sponsoring machine. Hopefully, you are partnered with someone who is a sponsoring machine. If so, keep working with them in a partnership until you too become a sponsoring machine. You are not limited on how many partners you have. You can always upgrade your training by setting up with a member that is a sponsoring machine. Consider the alternative. If you don't learn how to become a TBC sponsoring machine, then your TBC income will be very random and you will still have to have a job to survive. If you are like most people that have a job, then you don't like the work even though you can do it. You don't like the hours and you hate how low your pay is to do that job. As a TBC sponsoring machine, you set your own hours and in about 1 hour you can earn a full day's income. But you may not be completely comfortable with the process of prospecting and then closing clients on TBC because you may have to deal with rejection and other things that come along with this effort. So weigh this out in your mind. Work equals money. Do you keep doing a job that gobbles up your entire day? Or do you learn to get past the things that seem uncomfortable with TBC today so that you become a TBC sponsoring machine? After all, TBC has already turned you into a millionaire. How are you going to pay next week's bill? On the job or TBC? If you take TBC serious, then it will seriously change your life for the better.
The Barbecue Bandit has arrived.
Once you become a sponsoring machine, you can then transition and become a partnering machine and will know how to fully train your partners to become sponsoring machines. That's how it works, guys. Don't rush it. Make sure you know what you are doing before becoming a partnering machine. Having enough coins is not all it takes to be successful in TBC. We are in the distribution phase, and we need to get our membership to expand and grow exponentially. That won't happen if everyone rushes through their training. If you know what you are doing, you can light a fire and keep it burning. Once that fire is blazing, you will be doing several transactions per hour, and you will experience incredible wealth pouring into your household. Sure beats a low-paying job, right? Okay. But just looking at this company and the way you can sponsor and make it so effective. You, the leader, sponsors John. Then John goes out and sponsors 2 people, Mary and Brian. Next day, Mary sponsors her two people. So you now have Mac and Sue under Mary. So these two appear under this person here. And the same with Brian. He has now brought in Jane and Tim, which will be under him there. Now those four people that have just been brought in meet on a Wednesday and set up a join.me conversation. Because these people here are now duplicating exactly what John, Mary and Brian have done here. So it's pretty much the same for them. And so on and so on. Okay? So that's just keeping it simple. Mind you, it may not work on those days like that, but they should be close enough together to happen. Don't leave them too widely spread and people fall off the wagon. Okay, so be a sponsoring machine. If you can do it like this, it's so easy to do. And you always back up and support these people here that are new as well. Okay, so that's just for tonight. Yes, the time is up. And just go back to my main page. Okay. Just waiting for my moderator at the moment. Okay.
You finished?
Huh?
You finished?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you to your supervisor, Rosé, our Dennis the Menace. No, you're not, Bye. You're so funny. You give me a laugh every night. And of course, Brother Bill, as always here. Brother Darren, same, always in support of anybody and everyone he can get to. And that's mean, you know. That's a mean thing to do that. Also, I don't know if Abdus Salam. First time I've seen your name. Are you Bangla? Looks like it because the rest of them are Bangla. So also MD Mohan. Okay, nice to have you both here. Hope you've got something out of the broadcast tonight. At least you've made friends, surely, with with us Kiwis. But hope to see you again at some point, whether it's your broadcast or mine again, or okay. And of course, thank you to Keith for being my moderator tonight, or every night that he does it. So tomorrow night, different kaupapa, different kōrero. So we talk about something else tomorrow night. Yeah. You know, and if you want questions answered, don't hesitate to ask your question, whether it's a dumb question or not. It still needs an answer. Okay, so ngā mihi kia koutou, mō tēnei wā, ka kite anō koutou āpopo, same time, same place, same person, hopefully feeling a lot better. Okay, so we shall See you tomorrow night. Mighty at peace to you all. Thank you.